wine again.
I just...
What now?
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Hello. Nice day for it.
Hang about. I read about you.
Already.
In the Gazette, yeah. You're that rotter from the front page.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You know what? I'm glad they posted me out here. Those writers were starting to piss me off. All the incessant, inane chatter.
Let's talk.
I don't think that'd achieve much in the long run. The problem's at the top. What do I think of the awful, terrible adventurers? Well, Mr. Needle.
It's only gonna get worse from here on out.
Do you know how hard it was to get those cabbages into the city? Nigh on impossible.
Actually valued me as a person.
Nowhere's safe anymore, no matter how many steel watchers Lord Gortash tries to jam down our throats.
If you ask me, I don't think Gortash even deserves...
I'll never understand people who don't want to be famous. The more the people like you, the more you can get away with.
You ruining morale.
What are you gonna do? Arrest
You
us?
could start by standing on a ladder,
That's what it takes to
so they can
keep the
actually
peace.
see you.
If you say so,
Sometimes I
mate.
wonder why we're even friends.
Once the washing was finished,
The lower cities are bloody warren. I'm surprised anyone can find their way around.
We're not lost. Just taking in the view before continuing on our way. Why don't we just retrace our steps?
Great idea. Do you remember which way we came?
Left, left, right. Down the stairs, and...
Get out of our alley. Go on, before I make you.
We'll just stand.
God, this is boring.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed.
On the half-orc's finger, you notice an unusual ring. Heavy and with a strange symbol carved on its surface.
Scurry away, good book, before I crush you.
seeing this symbol on crates marked for Nine Fingers Keen, leader of the guild. The thug works for her.
Oi! Stop staring. Start walking. Last chance. You're here to see Nine Fingers? She didn't tell me. Always don't let anyone through, Tuscron. Never here's a list of special guests. Confusing. Come, I'll take you to the guild hall. Nine Fingers is inside. In you go. Before I change my mind.
Down the stairs.
I told you about bloody sin.
Let's see.
Spoil sport.
Hello, my dear.
This is supposed to be the greatest fest hall under the city. So where's all the bloody fun?
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard. He wants Keen's underroads all to himself.
Go on. Technically, I'm supposed to be on watch.
Hmm?
I know times are tough, but this crowd could mingle a bit, eh? We're all on the same side.
See anything you like? Let's talk price. See anything
No,
of yours?
I won't, bloody horse-farts. Told ya. I know where the Stone Lord's headed. It's gonna be his grave.
See anything you like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours? No, you didn't.
Don't give me that squinty side eye like all those paranoid guildies.
Nine Fingers is well respected in the Zentarim. If the Stone Lord's pressing in on her territory, we're here to help. Missed the welcome parade, did you? Hugging, tears. It was just lovely. True, we've been better liked in towns we bloody conquered, but it's hard to blame Nine Fingers. On top, undisputed for years. Then you have to call the likes of us in to protect you from some shithead calling himself Stone Lord. I'd be embarrassed too.
No, you didn't.
Right. Which crew are you with? Bellbreakers? The Children of Hor?
The names ring familiar. Two of the many crews that make up the Guild. A loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
In between scores, then? Oh, there's no shame in that. This Stone Lord business has even the bigger crews shutting up shop for a while. Fair warning, the Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentarim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down. You won't. The Black Network is working for us. The Guild is hardly a soft target, but we're not set up for the turf war the Stone Lord set on fighting. He came out of nowhere and ate up half our turf in a 10-day. So if you're speaking to the Guildmaster, maybe step soft around the topic.
You like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours? No, you
We're all on the same side, friend. Nine Fingers.
Victor isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Let's just say the previous owners no longer have a use for them. Got me?
Which is exactly why your boss.
Victor isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to us again. So watch yourself. Got me? bug me. I'm making plans. Big plans, see?
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketteric's coffers. Ready to do some business? I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play. Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Master's buried worse than it.
Ready to do some business? Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal.
Oh, you rancid bastard.
See? Mine's fresh.
Welcome to the Guildhall, Faerun's finest festival. As long as you're not sober.
Or able to smell.
If we was any kind of guildry folk, we'd...
Remember, no
If it's Uktar you're after, he's in with the Guildmaster. Not even Nine Fingers Keen can escape the great balancing of guild books.
See anything you like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours? No, you didn't.
Your eyes are going to want to wander all over this gold. It's only natural. Just make sure it stops at your eyes, aye?
See anything you like? Let's talk price.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar. Very kind of you, sir. I'll be dedicating the next keening elven ballad to you. You look like the type to enjoy one.
You won't find much fun here today. Guildmasters batten down the hatches till the Stonewall problem's dealt with.
Guildhall is not what it was. No gambling, no blood games, not even a pissy little peacock fight. Bored.
Eyes off the barkeep, new blood. He and I, we're a thing. We're a thing. We'll be a thing again. Oh, we're just taking a breather. A A short one. Only, I don't know why he broke things off. He said he had to, that Nine Fingers forbade our love, but... Well, I'm fairly certain she doesn't know I exist. Perhaps he'll open up to you. God, he's such a soft heart. Really connects with his customers, you'll see. But no, funny business.
No offense, mate, but I'd keep to your own crew. This Stone Lord's got everyone feeling a mite unsociable.
Don't bother scoping out the back tunnels. Whole place has gone dark until all this drama is over with.
Huh. You look rather more refined than the usual thugs walking these halls. I don't suppose you have any interest in fine art? Then perhaps I might be able to interest you in a rather special piece I've just completed. It's become unexpectedly available. I assure you, it's identical to the original, down to the finest brushstroke. A fine piece to hang on the wall of anyone you decide to sell it to. We had a very interested party out in Waterdeep who, shall we say, commissioned the piece. But when the time came, she was unable to pay. I hear parts of her have washed up as far away as Neverwinter. As such, this piece is destined for the cooking fire, unless you'd like to take it off my hands.
Keen might look down on the Zentarim, but she'll be glad of us once the Stone Lord comes knocking.
Uniform's a bit patchy, I know. I was Flaming Fist. But the writing's on the wall there. The Steel Watch will be snatching up our contracts in no time.
Do you hear the Harpers were half wiped out? We should be sticking the last of their bleeding hearts instead of guarding this place.
You did not see me. A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would sell a few copies of Baldur's Mouth, I expect.
No distractions, mate. Nine Fingers has me watching over Pierre Priss here. Wants her friends in Parliament close, with this new Duke making moves.
A charm, of course. And then you'll do it yourself.
Anything of yours?
Bare hands.
Don't mind the lady's court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross 9 fingers.
What's the point in paying the guild for protection when they've pulled back all their crews? There's a bloody army coming.
Careful around the Steel Watch. The old guard gave thieves a slap on the wrist, but those bolted bastards will rip off the whole damn arm.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum Prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer? Nora is what you call an MF. The M stands for monster. Let's just say, I ain't that type. Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now, what can I get you? Beverages of distinction, or in some cases, extinction, if you ain't careful. How you feeling today? Lucky?
See anything you like? Anything of yours?
What? Lady AQ still playing that game? I don't have one ready.
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him. A little less impressive as revelations go. You'll forgive the spying, I hope. The Guild keeps watch for anyone of interest passing through our gates. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends. Oh, did you enjoy the encounter? I have no doubt you gave them a good talking to. The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose. I was planning to soften you up a bit first, but... straight to business then. You've been seen with a certain Harper. Grey of hair, somewhat spiky of manner. Unless just taken to dyeing her hair, I'd call it accurate enough. I need to speak with her. She's still getting the lay of the land, I expect. I have information that might help with that. So, reminder to pay an old friend a visit, would you? I live to serve. Simple enough. After Jaheira warned me and then disappeared, I went nosing into the cult for myself. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash's projects, traced him to Orin the Red, and made a safe bet there was some dried-out old necromancer to round out the three. Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem. Oh. You've got some juicy little tidbit I haven't heard yet. Huh. It seems like my intelligence on you was patchy at best. That's annoying. I had no intention of leaving my city in the Dead Three's hands. Definitely not leaving it to some slimy shit that doesn't even have hands. So, as long as you can keep a lid on what's growing inside you, we're allies. Until you can't, and we're not. Simple enough, I reckon. Now, war to be fought. You need anything? Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab. The leader of some new crew that's intent on paining my arse. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues, fair enough. But he and his crew make no demands. Leave no survivors to pass on a message. All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the cult of the Absolute soon starts sprouting. Doesn't matter. Whatever god the prick prays to, I'll send him to meet it soon enough. Ha! Which part? The Stone Lords hollowed this place out. Half my crews have fled or in hiding. Orin's faceless try to pierce my ranks every day, while Gortash's toy soldiers control the streets. When the Absolute's army arrives to wage war on the city, our best hope is to make sure they have no leaders in here willing to open the gates for them. We don't. The Zentarim work for me. Time was I'd charge the bastards double if I let them into my hall at all, but times change. The Guild is many things, but it's not an army. If the Absolute keeps pushing in on our territory, then I need a little weight to push back. Thieves, frauds, and miscreants. If it's just the Watch warrants you're reading. The Guild isn't any one thing. We're everything. All the parts of the city the Watch don't want seen, so they push us to the far side of their law. But it's not the Watch that keeps the peace, or gives justice to any Baldurian who asks, whether they can pay for it or not. It's us. If we take a little tribute in return, or tie strings of service to those we help, well, what of it? So long as we're working as one, it all runs quick, quiet, and clean. Clean water, filthy riches, and everything in between. We're citizens of the city. No more, no less. Right now, I'll settle for taking our city back. Yes? Ah. I know what she speaks of. I need, information from her. And a pardon from you. For I have not been overly generous with the truth.
Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashiman?
The name is as familiar as Jahira's own. A hero of the time of troubles.
But few know of his fate. Minsk is an old friend, and the last time I saw him, before we might, it was scared. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to. The world takes much from those who prison. So don't infection, but it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. As simple. Oh, nothing happens in this city that she doesn't. How hospitable she will be to a harper that comes begging to her guild hall. Huh, we will. Yes?
Let's talk. Are you sure? And just...
Yes? As you wish.
You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you. How nice. You won't find many of those in my guild hall.
We won't tax your hospitality too long, Nine Fingers. I'm searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Lies.
Minsk was never one to need much persuading. Not when it came to spilling my people's blood. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your Harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone. If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose 2 of its heroes in one day.
There's little point in pressing Ninth, but we swore no vows. She won't tell us where to find Minsk? Someone else in her guild hall will. We need to be swift. I suppose we must greet the local wildlife. Guildhall is awash with ale-scented gossip at the best of times. These days, they have nothing but the Stone Lord to talk about. You're sure? Later, then.
Minsk, the Great Ranger. He's alive and infected. Else, we need to act. That's the spirit.
So, this Stone Lord is the legendary Minsk. And a newly minted cultist, no less. Are we sure we want to find him before Nine Fingers does? I doubt he'll be pleased to see us.
Minsk is working for the cult. Damn. He must have been tadpoled, or worse. The real Minsk would never join up with the goddamned Absolute. Maybe we can help him. The prism, right? He should shut that tadpole up. If he doesn't kick our butts first. It's kind of his thing.
Knife. A hot one, I think.
See anything you like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours? No, you didn't.
You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the bugbear. To trade trinkets, the fetcher's brats. I am Uktar, duly elected guild bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
Urkta, 11th month of the year, more commonly known as the Rotting, a time in which all things decay and die.
A gift from Nine Fingers. She has a penchant for literal names, and her cronies ensured it stuck. I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make? I have not come so far by indulging in petty disputes. But I am open to transactions of mutual benefit. I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I'd pay well for keys to those vaults, provided said vaults are not emptied prematurely, of course. I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house. I tell you this only as a matter of mutual interest. What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. Do we have business to conduct? Until you do, then.
See anything you like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours? No, you didn't.
Hello, stranger. No need to ask what I'm doing down here. It's a personal matter. Please, not a step closer. I, lost a ring in the mud here, and I don't want you to step on it and bury it.
See anything you like? Let's talk right. No, you didn't.
That might be worth a look.
Yes, I'm still looking. This is important. I offered Lady Ague a ring, and she tossed it into the mud. There. I finally told somebody.
Doozy takes the ring, staring in amazement. No words escape his lips.
Someone to intimidate. Waste of a good addy. If I were you, I'd turn around and walk right out of this alley. Now!
This ain't a public rooftop. It's mine, so piss off!
Here's the 9 fingers. Good luck.
Who let you through? That's Grunt. Bloody idiot.
God, this is boring.
Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
We're lost, aren't we?
Maybe not.
Left, left, right. Down the stairs. Was it up the stairs?
What's that?
Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
Sometimes I wonder why we're even friends.
That's enough of that. Lord Gortash has everything under control. We don't need agitators like you ruining morale. Takes to keep the peace.
We're lost, aren't we?
They don't like it when we think too much. We might question their authority.
Left, left, right. Down the stairs, and was it up the stairs?
My beautiful cabbages!
We're just gonna sit here and wait for you and your hot friends to come back and arrest us.
Look, I'm just trying to do my job, right?
Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
Oh, poor kid found his parents like this. It's a tragedy, yeah. But it's not like we can look after him.
Little un found his forks gutted. Didn't see it happen more, thank the gods. City's home to some proper sick bastards.
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
I got lost. And then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, they wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away. I'm sorry.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being...
We'll try and find someone who can help your mind out.
Steady.
And then we'll get you something to eat. All right.
And they'll be picking
And it can be anything you want.
Yeah, I know you. Despite the mouth's shoddy inkwork, I knew it. You're that scoundrel from the latest edition.
Let's do that, please.